Here we are, chat. Absolutely live. There was no technical issues. This worked perfectly first time, every time. So let me just, hello, how are you going, Ella and Fumble? All right, I think we're live, chat. I think we're good. We're gonna actually start the podcast now. Jesus Christ. Okay, I can't even. Okay, hey, welcome, chat. Episode 2 of This Big Small World podcast called These Big Small Worlds. And I have some amazing Twitch gamers. 2 really cool streamers. Now, the reason I picked these 2 is actually because they're both awesome, for starters, but they are really different in terms of the way they do Twitch gaming, all right? So, whereas Silver is a variety gamer, plays all sorts of different games online, all right? Springroll here, absolutely Edsa, plays just basically one game. Am I not correct in my assumption of the 2 of you? Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I play everything.
Yeah, I'm a one game.
One game girl. Yeah. Silver's. I think your tagline, Silver, is variety gamer. Am I
am a
correct?
variety streamer.
Variety streamer. That is some excellent news. All right. Well, good evening, good morning, good night. Welcome to the latest episode of This Big Small World podcast. So let's go. I just got a notification, right, that our first guest is live, and turns out it's live right here. Welcome, SILVERSPELL. Can you tell us, Silver, who are you? How did you get past security? More importantly, tell chat a little bit more about yourself and where we can watch you win 1000% of all your games. That would be really interesting.
Hi, I'm Silva. I can be found over on Twitch at SILVERSPELL09. To answer your question on how I got past the security, I bribed them. They're very easy to bribe. You need better guard.
I was assuming threats, so bribe is actually punching up of my assumptions.
But yeah, no, you can find me on Twitch and TikTok, both as SILVERSPELL09.
Excellent. Check it out, chat. Silver is awesome. Actually, we should give Silver a shout out. I don't know. I should really make Ella a freaking mod, shouldn't I?
He's here enough.
Yeah, I know. That would make my life a lot easier. Right, excellent. So, all right, chat. So, drum roll, please. Behind mystery door number 2 is our mystery player, who would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. Say hello to Edsa, who is S2 Springroll. Tell us, what are you up to lately? What are you all about? Where can we find more about you?
Everyone knows me as the DOTA addict.
The DOTA addict? Yeah, that is...
That's pretty much where you'll find me all day, every day, other than work.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
True that. Yeah, it is true. In fact, did you or did you not, as a surprise question, finish a Dota game 13.089 seconds before this podcast?
Yes, but I finished in time for the podcast. That's the important thing. I timed it perfectly, winning my game.
It was. I gotta say, it was never in doubt. I never had any. Worry that you would make it or not. So do not worry. So, welcome to the guests. Thanks for being here, chat. And in future, YouTube. Welcome to YouTube, and hopefully podcast listeners. First things first. It's the most important part of the show. We know it's why we're all here. Talking about food and drinks. I actually have a Weet-Bix slice that I made on stream, which is delicious. That is the drink. That's the food I brought, and I'm currently drinking a coconut rum and pineapple cocktail, which is delicious. So, Springroll, you said you brought delicious water.
Yes.
Sip. Excellent. Stay hydrated. Everyone hydrate. It's definitely a thing. Where's my hydrate? Hold on. I do have it here. Delicious. And you refuse to hydrate, Ella. Thank you. And Silver, you mentioned before you had an interesting new drink you'd never tried before.
I tried it like once, but I've got like a vodka lemon squash.
Oh, very fancy. And that's a premix, right?
Yeah.
Ed's getting comfy.
They actually mixed solo with vodka and went, here's your drink.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Are we going to have tall Edsa or small Edsa? That's the question. All right, well...
No, I was squatting, sorry.
Oh,
Someone
deal.
redeemed the squat.
Of course they did. That does not surprise me.
Don't mind me if I stand up or not. Like,
we don't... Look...
Chat are just showing me right now.
Occasionally I stand up as well. It goes very well for me. I'm getting very good at it. So you are both legends. You are all legends in chat. We need to get to the topic at hand though. The topic at hand today is Twitch gaming, right? And gaming online in general, I guess. How long have both of you been playing video games? Surprise question that I did not prep you for. Because me, myself, I've actually been playing games since I can fucking remember. I'm just gonna put that out there. One of my earliest memories is as a small child, my dad had bought the original Nintendo where the lid pops up and you push the cartridge in and push it down, and the original Legend of Zelda. And my dad went to sleep and woke up in the morning to find me still playing in the lounge room. That is one of my earliest memories, and I did not realize that it was actually
your first all-nighter as a gamer.
Correct, and I was very young at the time. Okay, so they're saying that Spring Roll is a little bit too quiet. Can you yell louder? I've never heard you get excited and yell, Edsa.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I not loud?
Well, apparently, according to chat. What are you
Everyone says I make their ears bleed.
Yeah. So you need to make a little bit of ear bleeding, I think. There we go. Ella loved it. Ella loved it.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
So what about you? If we go to Silver first, what's the like? How long have you been gaming for? What's your first gaming experience?
I remember like family trips in the car and playing a Game Boy.
Oh god, that was good.
Yeah,
yeah.
I remember, my earliest memory is with family trips in the car, having the Game Boy with, the little torch attachment so you could see the screen at night.
Yeah.
God, that makes me feel old.
Oh, yeah, doesn't it ever? And you had to leave it on because the game didn't have a save.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man. Dear Lord. And Edsa, what about yourself? Right? How long have you been gaming for in general?
Does, Snake on a phone count?
Sure.
When did the Nokias come out? Whenever that came out?
That was in... Nokia was, I think, 1953 BC for those original Nokias.
No way.
Definitely.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they built the pyramids out of those. That's my conspiracy theory, and I'm sticking with it. So...
If not, then chess.
Chess
was actually my first game that I learned. Yeah.
I love chess. Chess is a great game. I can think generally most pieces about 2 or 3 moves ahead, which means I suck. So if you can really think a lot of moves ahead, you can play chess well. But I haven't played chess in a while. That's very cool. And what about Dota, your addiction, Edsa? How long have you been playing Dota?
Dota 1, I don't even remember that.
Dear Lord.
I think Dota 1 was 2006? 2007?
You heard it here.
When Dota 1 came out?
You heard it here, chat. Your Dota addict does not even remember when the original Dota came out.
Nah.
Neither do I.
It wasn't important to me back then.
It wasn't important.
No, that was when I first started, so I just didn't know the game.
Wow. Fumble says 1st of September 2000 is when he says.
2003?
2000.
Okay,
2000.
maybe not that.
Maybe
2003.
I still remember playing, you know before Dota was Dota and there was all those Dota clones. I still remember playing a Dota clone on the StarCraft 2 map editor, years ago. That was my first taste of a MOBA game, and then of course I got into Dota as well. But I suck at Dota. Those of you who have seen me game, I suck, right? I have to get drunk to make it entertaining. Edsa is actually very good at games, and so is Silver, right? They're both very good at games compared to me. I'm too old and slow now, so definitely cool. Well, that is my first surprise question. I think let's stay with Edsa. Let's stay with Spring Roll. Down the bottom, first question. Top shelf of my bar, I pulled this question. It is the best. Can you tell us a little bit more about your favorite game, why you love it so much, and why you love it so much you decided to play it live on the internet? Because that's not a normal thing for people to do. I'm just throwing it out there. So tell me more about your favorite game and why you decided to play it.
Dota actually isn't my favorite. Hon is my favorite.
Wow.
But that died out. That actually died out. So
Shots fired.
Yeah. All the people who stopped playing Hon. Bloody hell. Yeah, and then I think the only reason why I like it is because, every game is a new game.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
I agree. Because
Yeah.
like, if I try to play Diablo or like Elder Scrolls with my mates, because I work hospitality in particular and I work like 40, 50 hours, I miss one session and I'm so far behind. But Dota, I can jump in and the only thing that matters is like skill level, which I suck at anyway. So every game you can't like level up between. Is that what you mean?
Like, you have a bad game, there's a new game.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. That.
Everyone starts back at level 1. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it. That's why I like Dota as well. Even though Dota's frustrating, I agree. And Silver, what about yourself? So, what is your favorite game, right? Or even genre of game, since you're a variety gamer? Why do you play games on the internet, and that one in particular?
So I've only attempted once to try and stream my favorite game.
Which is?
Final Fantasy DOTA servers.
Ooh, okay.
Issue is, this stream and the game didn't like each other very much.
Hold on. You have a really bad reputation with Final Fantasy games then, because I remember trying to watch a Final Fantasy stream of yours very early on, and it was Final Fantasy X, and basically
Audio
everything
issues.
on
Yes.
your Twitch broke.
Yes. Final Fantasy and I, as much as I love this series, we don't get along, apparently, when I try to stream it.
Wow. That is really annoying.
But no, so DOTA Cerberus is like one of my all-time favorites. And I think because although, like, you know, growing up playing the Game Boy and Pokemon and stuff like that, DOTA Cerberus was the first real like game that I got properly into.
Why do you think that was?
I don't know, I think like the fantasy aspect of it, like I absolutely love a decent fantasy game where you can just get lost into the storyline.
Nice. That's really cool.
But yeah, no. Final Fantasy and I just don't get along.
So,
The past week is a good reminder of that.
what happened this week? Come on, tell us about it.
Well, I managed to finish Final Fantasy 15 finally,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah. You've been playing that
was
you've been playing that for what, 13, 15 years now?
But it turns out my files on my PlayStation got corrupted and disappeared.
Oh, awesome.
And I discovered that on stream.
Okay, so can we all agree that like doing work in a game and then having to redo that fucking same work is the worst? Is the absolute worst.
I got lucky because I had about 25 to 30 hours in that game because they're long games.
Yeah.
I got lucky in the fact that I didn't have to restart and I had a copy on my PC which was fairly close to where I was.
Wow. Okay.
So I lucked out big time.
Man, even like 2 minutes of a game that I lose because the PC crashed or something, I'm done. Like that just does my head in having to redo that. So. Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
I should take it a day to stop streaming 5 minutes.
yeah. Speaking of everything going wrong, then if we stay with Silver, right? My next question to you then is, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a game, and really, chat bullied me into this. All right, they wanted to hear way more than me. I wanted to skip over this question. Chat told me I have to ask. What is the most embarrassing thing you've done on Twitch? What is it?
Well, that depends. The most embarrassing to me, or the most embarrassing to someone else who was with me at the time.
I'm going to defer to our second guest here. Springroll, is this, now that you've taken a drink of water and can't speak.
Alan knows exactly what.
Great timing.
Great timing. Okay, I'm going to let you adjudicate. Can Silver count as this question an answer that someone else was embarrassing?
I embarrassed
You
them.
embarrassed someone else, or it has to be embarrassing to
They were
yourself?
on my stream with me.
I want to know what you did to embarrass someone.
Sorry, Ella, I tried.
It's a clip anyway, sweetie.
It's out there on the internet.
Oh, it's clips. Okay, if it's clips, never mind. Go to yourself then.
Oh no, both of these are clips. Both of these are clips. My community loves reminding me.
Well, don't be afraid to share those 2 clips in chat. That's all I'm saying.
So the one with myself is I had a literal existential crisis while on stream because someone asked how old I was, and legitimately, I forgot. I could not remember how old I was.
Dude.
I had to sit there and do the math, and even then I questioned myself.
My state manager came to work today, and we were talking about how old someone was, and he asked me how old I was, and I had to do the math back to try to figure it out. So I'm with you there. If that's your most embarrassing, I think you're doing fine.
That I can recall, but the other one does actually have to do with Ella.
Nice. Nice. All right, let's call out Ella. F's in chat prematurely for Ella here. I'm just going to put that down.
I think we mortified her actually with this.
She's coming for you in your sleep, Silver.
Oh, I know. Essentially, we were playing Stardew.
Okay.
Breezy game. And a friend and I decided to give Ella a sex ed lesson.
Oh, poor Ella.
Stream on Stardew.
Ella.
On stream?
On stream.
Ella is such a beautiful, innocent soul. That poor wolf, and you corrupted her.
Look, she was so innocent amongst things, and we're like, you know what? We're not even going to get into details. But you know, just general things to know. And she's just the whole time, she's like, nope, la 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 la, no.
Well, at least we now know how Ella was corrupted, right? Like just, corrupting
Surprisingly
chat.
enough, I was the least corrupting of the people who corrupted her.
Excellent. I can imagine there was a few people in your community that were quite corrupting. And speaking of corrupting communities, I've been in Edsa's chat. We're terrible.
Yeah, you guys are horrible.
Look, I just want to make sure that your skincare regime is great. I'm not trying to drown you, even though I might type drown a streamer and spam hydrate. I'd like to point out that my chat repays that back to me because they know. So I suffer to make you suffer and have to drink a million waters. But I need to ask you, right? So what is the most embarrassing thing you've done on Twitch? Right? This is, this stuff's going to go viral, right? Those embarrassing moments. So we're judging.
You can always delete the videos.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, mine's not clipped, but I think I remember before when I first started streaming, I would stream on my laptop as well as my computer, and for some reason, stream turned on my laptop.
Oh, no.
And lucky there was no sound, but like I was preparing for a meeting. Nothing happened, thank God. But it was embarrassing because people were actually watching me practicing my speech or whatever.
Nice.
While putting makeup on, and everyone's like so confused, going, what the heck's happening? Until someone messaged me going, your stream's on, and I'm like, what?
Wow.
Yeah, that's so embarrassing.
So that belongs in one of those compilations that she didn't realize her stream was on with like red circle in the corner and pointing arrows at it for clickbait. Yeah, that's one of those moments. I'm pretty sure I've never done that, but I remember it was probably the first stream I ever did, or one of the first few. The first one I really tried to do cooking, and it worked. And then I did the test run. When I actually tried to stream, everything collapsed. I had to move everything back into my office. I had to like move my outdoor table in. I'm like frantically, all my friends and family, like first people to watch my stream, and I had to like put together this like portable bar in my office with outdoor furniture. And I made like 3 cocktails. I had to put away all the food I was about to cook for my very first cooking stream. That was really embarrassing because I had like 15 people waiting to watch me cook, and I had to be like, so there's no food, but here I am in my bar that I just made. That seems like a long time ago, so pretty embarrassing stuff.
Actually takes a while.
My setup takes for fucking ever. I don't know
I
how.
can imagine.
It's 3 cameras.
Yeah.
Two lapel mics. If I've got someone else. Plus there's you know, I've got these big lights. You can see one there, hopefully. Massive lights. 2 of those. I've got a front light. It's nuts.
You got like proper freaking photography light.
Yeah, pay some respect to me. This takes a long time. I'm going all out to try to make this a good stream.
Wow, I feel kind of like less now.
Hey, hold on.
I just gotta set up my program.
Wait, you have a freaking VTuber, right? Like, that is like so next level. I should really do a behind the scenes video of my like streaming kit. You saw a little bit, if you tuned in last week, I had a professional photographer on and she commandeered my shit. She's a good friend of mine, but she was like, we're just gonna show them this so they can see what I'm doing. And you got to see a lot of behind the scenes there, but I should do a full behind the scenes because there's a lot of kit that I put together to do a 3-camera cooking show on Twitch. Anyway, that was my embarrassing moment, but I actually personally want to know, right? And I think, well, we'll stay with spring roll down the bottom here, right? There's lots of differing opinions in the room about what we do, right? And particularly gaming on the internet, right? Do you see this as a hobby, a career, side hustle, or is it like something else for you? And why is that? Like I said, it's not something that normal people do, is game on the internet. So how do you see it?
For me, it's a hobby. Because I just love to play Dota. So it's like, why not just stream it? You know?
Yeah. You'd be playing anyway. Edsa is just lonely, says RCD.
Oh my god.
I agree.
That too, because everyone goes through phases with Dota. Like, they'll play, and then all of a sudden they'll take a break.
Yeah,
and then
because it's toxic.
Back.
Yeah.
Oh, you can just mute everyone. You don't even have to, like,
that's
listen
true.
to them. Yeah, and plus Dota's dying, so I kind of want to get people to play it, you know?
Yeah. Dota should be fun. Have you seen my shit? When I play Dota on stream, it's literally me and a couple of mates, and you need to come play this sometime because it's fucking hilarious, is we all just pick a random pos and random a hero and see, well, okay, shit, I've got to make anti-mage soft support work. Great. Excellent. So we end up with these most random teams and strategies, and it's super funny. Super funny. You missed embarrassing story time, Karai Dragon. You did. It's true. You're never going to see it again, except if this is a podcast or something and it goes on the internet. So, like, why? Obviously, you know.
Love you, Ella.
So, Silver, then, like, what about yourself, right? Because I know you're doing streaming currently, like, as your main job, right?
Yeah, I am. So when I first started, I kind of wanted it to, I suppose, it was still a hobby at the time, but it's, in the long run, something I want to try and make a career out of, if possible. I mean, you get to choose the times you work, like, you know, if you do something you love while you're at it. At the moment, it's more a full-time career. As it is one of the only sources of income that I have. So yeah, right now it's more of a career, but it's still a hobby at the same time.
But you have loads of followers, and you have such an engaged community. So it's something you can really do, I guess. Like you're probably at that point where you can make, you know, a little bit of money from it. And
If I was more pushy on the fact of, hey, give me your money, for sure.
Actually, you're the opposite. You're the exact opposite of that.
I am very much the exact opposite, which is bad for me, seeing as I need it for the money.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You kind of like tell people.
To keep their money.
Yeah, don't pay me, please. Oh God. Well, so then following up on that question, right? And we'll stay with Silver because we're talking to Silver right now. 5 years time, right? Assuming. You know, hey, is Twitch still going to be here? Who knows? It could die. But where do you see yourself in 5 years, right? Are you still streaming in a similar way? Have you changed up your formula? Like, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years?
I mean, I would love to still be streaming in 5 years. I'd love to have a proper profession off of it.
That's a dream, hey?
That's the dream, man. that being said, like, I am consistently changing things, even now. I've been doing this is my 3rd year in doing this.
Yeah, on Twitch, yeah.
On Twitch.
But Vine before that, correct?
No, Mixer.
Oh, Mixer, sorry, yeah.
Mixer before that.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, it's my 3rd year on Twitch, and within those 3 years, I've changed from the fact that I was originally like a proper camera person. I wasn't a VTuber. About a year into it, I became a VTuber. I'm consistently changing my look, like what I play, like my whole setup in general.
Yeah, nice.
So I haven't even found something I'm solid on at the moment. It's an ever-changing thing, in all honesty, but I love how it is at the moment and how things are with community and just getting to have fun with it.
I think you're, like I said, your community's engaged, and they really, it's less about what you're playing and more about hanging out with you as a streamer, which is something that I think is amazing. And it's actually the same with Edsa, right? There's so many Dota streamers out there, but your, like, Spring Rolls community is like hyper engaged. They're like always posting and commenting in chat and interacting. So, like, Edsa, where do you see yourself in 5 years, right? Are you still playing Dota, the dying game on the internet?
Yeah, I think it depends if Dota dies. No, I don't know actually. 5 years, because I'm quite old. 5 years, I don't know. I'll probably only, like, I like streaming. Probably not do it as often though.
Look, hey, there's absolutely no way you're older than me, and I'm just starting streaming. But it's something I've wanted to do for a long time, right? There's no way that anyone in this room is older than me. I'm an 80s baby. So
but like 5 years is a long time. You don't know what will happen in 5 years.
That is true. That is true.
It's true.
Yeah, we could all become a AI, and then Silver's just ahead of the curve with the VTuber thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm already 5 steps ahead.
Welcome, Annika, to chat. Old man Nietzsche. That is true. It is me. But all I'm going to say is I'm young at heart. That's how it is. And my whole family. My dad's got baby face, so I feel like I'm going to have baby face cheeks my whole life. So yeah.
Well, lucky then.
Yeah, love you too. Thank you very much. So then, big question. Let's just completely change the subject. Let's go back onto like gaming indirectly, right? Favorite game of all time, right? Let's go Edsa first. You kind of mentioned this before, right? Favorite game of all time?
Yeah. Okay, wait. If it's console, it's different.
Every game. Let's go. Look, hey.
There's 2 games on console that I love.
I will permit Snake on a phone. I will permit that as an answer.
Okay, not that. That was just because there was nothing else besides Snake on a phone.
Okay, deal. Yeah.
At that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's console, mine would be either Luigi's Mansion or
Super cool.
Paper Mario and 1,000 Years.
Oh, both super cool games.
Yeah, I love those games.
Super cool.
On console.
What about you? Right, Miss Silver, favorite game of all time?
What console?
Let's look, since Springroll broke the pattern and she said console and you had 2 answers, you can share. Look, I know it's really difficult to pick games, so feel free to name several.
Especially as a variety, like, the variety streamer came because I play so many games.
True.
As I said, Final Fantasy is definitely up there. That will always be a contender in favorite game.
Yep.
But I think Pokemon follows close to that.
Ooh, Pokemon.
Right, which one? Which version?
Yeah. Well, good question. If we go from the first Pokemon game I played, it's Red.
Yeah, Red was
Always
cool.
Red.
I had Red. Yeah.
But I want to say the Pokemon Ranger series.
Yeah, very different entry for that series. It was cool.
Yeah, it was different, but like I enjoyed it. It was great not having to grind to level up and beat a gym leader.
True.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. I think honestly for me, it's kind of funny. My two favorite games that I've ever played, the ones that I enjoy the most, right? First one, original Legend of Zelda, right? Like I've still got it. That shit still works, right? I like pulled it apart and cleaned it all. I can still play on my original NES from 1986, Legend of Zelda that came out in 1986. Like I still have that cartridge. And by all ways and means, that battery should have died. That was one of the first games that had a battery save, that you could actually save the game without needing a passcode. That shit still works. I don't know how. It is absolute magic. And I know every secret in that game because I used to walk around and like bomb every wall, just wasted hours of my time drawing maps and figuring out where everything was. It was absolutely amazing. The Vietnam flashbacks of the forest, you got lost, yeah. Unless you know the pattern, Karai Dragon, unless you know the pattern. But I really, really love Breath of the Wild. And those of you who have played the original Legend of Zelda so much, there is so much of that original Legend of Zelda in Breath of the Wild. Like so many things are in the same place. Or there's like hints of like the original Death Mountain music from the original Legend of Zelda in the remix of the Death Mountain music in Breath of the Wild. Right? Like there is so many little like Easter eggs in that game. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, aren't you playing Breath of the Wild at the moment, Annika? Annika in chat has said Breath of the Wild was her first Zelda game and they loved it. Excellent game. Very excellent. That's got to be mine. I just had to chime in there because it's got to be probably the biggest question that gamers have. Correct me if I'm wrong here.
Oh no, for sure. That, or you know, someone will come into stream and, oh, have you played this game before? And you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like North
a consistent question.
So surprise question then, right? Just based on something Silver just said, right? What's the weirdest like game that someone has invited you to or tried to get you to play, right? Because we'll go. Okay, we'll go to Spring Roll first. How many? Yeah, like how many weird invites to like play like a game you've never played before or something? There's got to be some.
Well, there is, but I have to download it first. So as long as I don't download it,
Yeah.
I don't get to play.
Yeah. True.
Like I have Shah spamming Northgard, I think for almost a year now, and I still haven't downloaded Northgard yet.
Wow.
To go play it. Yeah,
Wow.
I'm just like, I can't. I like, other than Dota, there is just no time to play any other games. Unless it's a phone game. Like, I play TFT on my phone.
Nice.
Other than that, because Dota games last like 45 minutes. So long.
45 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, it's average.
Or 12 minutes, or an hour and a half.
Yeah. Well, no one wants an hour and a half. You'd rather just turn your computer off.
Oh, yeah, it's really like, and there's one person that's like, I need to go to work. This one's supposed to take an hour and a half. Dear Lord. And so, Silver, do you get weird invites as well? I think we've even talked about this. Like, you get some weird invites and like stuff to like play unusual games, or
I don't know. Top of my head, can't really remember weird invite. I know I get a fair few people who come in asking if they can join me if I'm playing a multiplayer game.
Right? Yeah. How many invites? You must get tons. You must get tons. Silver sends Ella the weird invites. Apparently.
Oh yeah, Ella gets all the weird invites.
Yeah. So Silver is the weird inviter.
Constantly being like, join me.
Yeah.
No, they're far less now, as in my rules I actually have it that like I prefer people not to ask to join me.
And that was why I asked, because I've seen that rule.
Yeah. I have the select few who know they will always have an invite. They don't need to ask, just hit me up and I'll be like, fuck yeah, let's do this.
So that to me, just to interrupt quickly, that note in your Discord rules, that really said to me, it's like that sign where it's like, please don't feed the panda bear, Skittles, and you're like, okay, that's a really specific warning. Some shit has gone down if they have to have a sign that says don't feed the panda Skittles at the zoo. So I was like, wow, like There's got to be some like spam that's happened before to have that sign put up.
It's more as much as I love my community and the people who come in. I've had community game nights that have just gone really badly.
Inviting the community in.
But it's not even just my community. It's always those strangers coming in and then not listening to what they're told, all the rules, not respecting myself or anyone else I'm gaming with. And that's a big thing for me because I value my community.
Yeah, true.
And when I have someone who is brand new come in and try to bully their way in, to bully my community into essentially like giving them a spot, it's not really a pleasant thing. I'm always down to play with my community, but not while I'm streaming.
Yeah, true. Sometimes,
hit me up off stream, and sure, if I am playing that game, we'll play. I'm happy to join, like, have you join me.
Nice.
It's more also a safety for my stream. Because if I have someone I don't know just randomly join...
How do you know who they are? Yeah.
Exactly.
Alright, well, I mean, Twitch, yeah, the internet's dangerous. That's what we should take away from this chat. The internet is a very dangerous place. Don't give out your personal information, okay? Now, okay, if we... Moving along, so we're not here all night. I need to ask you guys, right? I need to ask you, because I'm getting off track, right? It's something I never do, chat. You guys know this. I never get off track. It's fine. Right, we'll stay with Silver. We're just talking to Silver. Have you ever had a big win moment, right? Was there like a game of your life that you played? What happened, right? Why was it special to you?
Game of my life? No. Honestly, my biggest win is when I can get through a stream with no technical difficulties whatsoever.
Yes.
My streams are very tech reliant. Well, the VTuber and the games, and if I can have a stream without a single tech issue, that is my big win.
Nice. All right, I'll pay that. At least you don't have to worry about kitchen appliances breaking also, because or forgetting about something in the oven and going like, this is still fine. It's great. Don't worry. Oh god. What about you, Edsa? Right, on your Spring Roll channel, have you ever had a big win on Dota? Like, what was the biggest game of your life you can remember? Too many wins to count.
Well, not really, but like, you just play the game, you either win or you lose, you know?
Dota, okay. Dota's like gambling. Even when you win, you go back for more. You go back for more. RCD says it hasn't happened yet. Her biggest win would be ending the stream without losing MMR in total. Yeah.
Actually, yes. That would be a big win for me, you know what?
Yeah.
If I do end stream with positive MMR.
Yeah. Never gonna happen. That's not how Dota works. It's not how Dota works. It is a zero-sum game. Some of us have to lose for others to win. Yeah, I have not had a big game of my life moment either. It's I mean, I'm sure there's moments in Dota where I've had like an amazing 5-man black hole or like a 5-man echo slam. I've had great names. Ancient Apparition, those of you who play Dota, is my like main hero. I love that hero because it actually makes me a better Dota player because I have to look at the map all the time for my ult. So I actually get better at seeing what's going on, picking blind spots for wards because I'm looking at the fucking map all the time. With other heroes, I'm focused on what I'm doing, but Ancient Apparition, I'm looking at the map more than I'm focused on what I'm doing. So it's, I think I win way more than with Ancient Apparition than anyone else. I'm getting good at that skill shot across the map, hitting 5 people with an Ice Blast. Okay, so games of our life, always fun. Spring Roll, there's so many people in Dota, right? So many like amazing pro Dota players, so many Dota streamers. Is there anyone that you watch, right, more than most, or anyone you idolize, any heroes out there for you? You can pick someone in your chat. I know they're all like 10k MMR players in your chat, so.
No, actually, one of the few Dota people that don't watch pros. Because I'd rather be playing it than watching someone.
Yeah.
Like, I think the biggest one that I watch is probably Simpson, but he doesn't even watch. I mean, he doesn't even play Dota most of the time anymore.
Oh right.
So, yeah, he's playing different games now.
I like watching Jenkins. He's hilarious.
Oh yeah, Jenkins is hilarious. Same with
He makes good Dota content.
Who's that cast? Oh my god, I forgot his name.
Don't worry. I won't tell you chat. You forgot.
That
Yeah.
does the Herald games.
Yeah.
Casting his Herald games. That's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Like, that's really good.
Yeah.
Entertaining.
There's some really funny like little groups of doing stuff as well, like Cypher and his little crew. Have you seen him?
No, what?
Yeah. So Cypher's like basically him and his 4 mates, and they just play stupid shit all the time. It's very funny. And then there's oh god, there's two other. Anyway, I'll share some with you. I'll flick them through Discord or something. There's so many like small, and they've only got like a few thousand followers, but they're just like really really good, and they're playing the same sort of formula, just like weird Dota builds and broken shit. So yeah, very funny. Well, Silver, what about yourself? This is going to be hard for you because, like, as a gaming streamer and a variety game, you're not really like focused on one set of pros or one set of gamers. So, is there anyone you idolize, like another gamer streamer or a pro game player?
I don't think I really have anyone I idolize.
Idolize is a strong word, so.
It is. It really is.
Yeah.
That, like, I don't really have an overall favorite streamer. Like, I have great respect for a few streamers on Twitch, actually. But I think, I don't just really have someone where I'm like, that's who inspired me to do this.
Yeah, okay.
I don't have an answer for you.
I'd like to point out, right, out of everyone on Twitch who plays games, right, you two are probably the two that I watch the most. So the answer to my question is like you two crazy human beings, because just super entertaining and actually engaging, right? Like I feel like and I'm kind of afraid. If I ever get to that point, I'm afraid I'll get to the point where I have too many people in chat, I won't be able to engage properly. And I feel like, you guys haven't hit that point where there's like so many people you can't read chat anymore because it's flying past at 1,000 miles a minute. So both of you really engage with the community, and that's something I really enjoy because I can jump in and just watch the game and chat to you guys, and you'll respond. So you're both lovely, amazing people. So. You're probably my two game streaming idols, I would say. Yeah. There you go. Right, I'm going to finish fanboying over here, and we'll ask the next question. Right, so huge question. Obviously, from 12-year-old kids all the way up to fully grown human beings, lots of people wish they could do what you girls do, right? Stream games on the internet. Right? There's got to be some behind the scenes stuff that most people don't see. Like, what do you feel is the hardest part of streaming games on Twitch that like people don't even realize is a struggle, right? Like, hold on, who were we just talking? We were just talking to Silver, right? Mm-hmm. So, what do you think is the hardest part about being a gamer on Twitch? Hey Smurf, welcome to chat.
Part of me wants to say game restrictions are a big thing.
Ooh, okay. I wasn't expecting
that. Like, obviously, Twitch is pretty good on what you can and can't play.
Yeah.
But they still have those restrictions. So, certain horror games you play, you've got to be careful not to get some sort of violation against Twitch codes.
Yeah.
Copyright for music is a huge thing at the moment.
Yeah, true.
I quite literally got copyrighted for Kingdom Hearts.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's rough. Because it's a big...
the music? Like the
just for the music.
Yeah.
Because of the background music. Because all of that music is copyrighted. I got hit for it.
Wow.
like, that I think is the biggest thing, along with, I guess, your communities as well, because there can be such young people on Twitch.
Yeah. I'm an adult channel, so I guess I'm safe. Yeah.
Well, that's where I differ from a lot of people. Most people I know are adult content, 18 plus. I'm not.
Well, I serve alcohol, so I have to be, right? Just to be safe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally like, yes.
Please knocking on your door.
Yeah, sorry kids, no drinking.
Yeah, no, I'm actually a 16 plus streamer. So
Okay.
I still stream towards the more mature ages, but if one of those younger children get into stream...
And you're teaching them about the birds and the bees, like poor Ella.
yeah. We could have some very angry emails from parents. Sometimes. Because unfortunately, you can put your channel on to mature rating, but they can still get in.
Well, how easy is it to lie on the internet? All you need to do is subtract 18 from the current date.
Don't worry, we have caught out a few people lying about their age in my channel alone.
Right, Ella's going to send an angry email on her own behalf.
Actually, you were of age, it's fine.
A few over 20. So Edsa, what about you, right? Like, obviously there's loads of people who wish that they could like have a community of Dota players that like watch them stream and have fun streaming Dota, right? What are a couple of things that people might not realize, like some behind the scenes stuff? Share a little bit of behind the scenes, like getting things ready, and how is it harder than people who don't do this realize?
It's mainly time and like mental training. Like, I don't explain it. Like, people don't realize just setting up OBS, making sure everything works, takes up time.
Yeah.
Either time to set it up, time to learn it, time to test it out. Same with setting up your like Discord channels. You need the time even to edit videos to post on TikTok, Instagram, or if you do YouTube. This is why I don't do YouTube. It's too much time.
Dude, YouTube is minimum. Yeah, YouTube is minimum 20 hours for me, and I like work a 50-hour week at work, not including the time I'm streaming and setting everything up, which is like a solid. The actual time I'm on the internet is probably 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 to 10 hours that I'm actually live. Plus then I've got like another 20 hours to edit videos. And promoting. Like I don't get people in unless I tell them I'm going live. And if I forget that, I've tested it. If I forget, I get half, maybe a quarter. So there's a lot behind the scenes.
Post on Instagram because I'm too tired. I forget.
Yeah,
because it's hard with work as well. So like I work full time, and then if I go into the office, it takes me an hour and a half to get to the office.
Yeah.
So I'm back home pretty late, and like I'm still studying. So it's kind of like, where's the time to put stuff into it?
Yeah.
Plus you got to play the game. That itself, streaming is time.
Yeah.
So that's mainly it, and then also like the mental stuff. People don't realize how mentally draining it can be when there's like hundreds, like not hundreds, but there's people like chatting, but it's like random that just pop in stream and just like hurl
insults.
Yeah, I like insults or like how you look, how like you gotta have thick skin because anything that they see, someone's going to comment on it.
Yeah.
Whether it be good, whether it be bad, and like just having, and like the thing is, more people, I don't know, like multiple people will comment on it as well. So, and that can be draining if you're not used to it. Like,
Yeah. I guess I'm lucky that I work in hospitality, right? Because I'm used to.
Oh, you've toughened up in hospitality.
Yeah, man.
You probably get the worst of the worst.
Yeah, 23 years in hospitality this year, like insane. And I'm just like sitting here serving someone drinks, and they like want to set me up with their like newly single drunk friend. And I'm like, cool, I am working, so But I get people even in my chat, and I'm not like some stunning, good-looking guy on the internet, but I still get people dropping in and going, "Oh, look at this sexy guy." Oh, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever you say, buddy. So I can't imagine how like I'm not going to pretend that it is a level playing field between men and women on the internet, because I'm sure there are some really weird, creepy people that.
That's an understatement.
Whew, yeah.
No,
So
that's an understatement.
I hopefully it's not been traumatizing, and if you are looking to stream and you do want to be a game streamer, you really maybe talk to someone like these two ladies here and just discuss like what that is like, because that's actually a really good point to make. It's just how like mentally draining that can be to have to deal with people saying weird things, and even though it might not affect you, it like really does affect you. RCD says he feels called out right now.
Well, that must mean he's one of them.
Are you one of the weird people? Yeah.
It sounds so bad saying it out loud, right?
Yeah.
I've had days where I've been that mentally drained. I've essentially switched over to my customer service, like voice, just for stream.
Oh, I just avoid stream altogether. If I know I'm having a bad day,
like if it's really bad, if it's really bad, I just won't. I won't stream. But if I still want to put something out there, and I can tell you, Ella has been witness to this. I can be in a call with her and be so run down, but the moment that stream starts, customer service practically kicks in. I'm happy, I'm cheery. Like, you know, it's a switch, in all honesty. And I do admit it sucks that some days I have to do that.
Man.
I think I scared Ella with it, honestly.
Look, I mean, you can tell when I'm having like a mentally bad time, because I told this story last time we did this podcast. I don't post on Instagram. So if I haven't posted on Instagram all week, it's because I'm having a really bad time and I'm having a really bad like imposter syndrome week, and I'm like, how dare I post on Instagram, because I'm like not doing enough. And it really can like totally get to you and weigh you down, and you need to make sure you look after yourself. But I think that's the takeaway, is if you're going to do streaming on the internet, talk to some people and like build a community and find people that you can hang out with, because you need to have that support of like normal, genuine people as well. And I try to keep what I do on the internet very genuine. This is how I am in my everyday life. Obviously, I've got a different like boss mode. I run a multi-million-dollar business, right? So I need to still be a boss, but I feel like I'm fair, and I feel like I'm supportive as well. And I'd much rather be someone that people respect than people fear. And that's how I'm hoping that what you see is what you get, chat, right? This is me in my active niche mode. It's not me in my relaxed around the house with my wife mode. This is me in relaxed mode. But I think what these two brought up is correct. Like, it's gonna beat you down being on the internet. Am I reading that wrong? Is that the lesson here? The internet sucks?
It's true.
Well, it's the same with like people who do put on, like there are some people that put on a persona on Twitch.
Oh yeah,
but
huge.
Like that is so tiring. Like I don't understand how they can do that for like 3-4 hours straight.
Yeah.
I mean,
but some people can do it, but that itself is draining as well, on top of everything else. Like,
True.
Just from experience, I essentially have 2 different personalities, I suppose you could put it. Because I am completely different to my VTuber in so many ways. But I just feel that once that VTuber is active, I don't know, it's like I slip into being someone else, if that makes sense.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like me in gaming. Like, I'm not this loud in real life, and people don't understand that. Like people will come to my stream and be like, "You're so loud," and I'm like, "I'm not like this in real life. I'm only like this when I play games. If I'm not playing games, like you only see this side of me, but not like part of it.
Okay.
In a sense. It was like you only see,
Okay, so I've got something. Okay, do you want to see like full customer service mode, Nichi? Right? Because this is like level 2, right? And like level 3 and level 4 exist, right? So if I shit you not, right? This is how I in my restaurant, right? When I'm like fully on customer service mode, right? I'm just sort of like walking up to people. Okay, let me get in character. I was like, hello, welcome. How we going, guys? How's everything? Excellent. Welcome. Come through to your table just this way. Right, pull out your chair. Excellent. Okay, so today we are table 11. Welcome to the hotel. You can, of course, order online with this QR code, or you can pop up to the counter over here, bar over this way. And, of course, if you need any help, my name is Nicholas. I'll be your host. I'm good at bad jokes, answering questions, and anything else you need. So, if you have a lovely night, that would be fantastic. You just let me know if you need anything. I'm finished talking and out of breath, so I'm going to go serve those other people. Bang, I'm off again, right? But as a host, I need to be up, right? All the time, because I teach my staff, if someone comes into the restaurant and you just say, here's your table, here's your menu, you can order over there, and you leave, okay? They start their night in a neutral place. If you greet them with a joke and you're having fun and you're like bouncing around and being a little bit fun for them, pulling out their chair, right? Waving them through like this, right? They're like, oh wow, this is like fun and interesting. So they start their night up here, and you can have a few like little mishaps, like, you forget one of their drinks, or someone, their steak is slightly undercooked, right? Instead of going, oh, where's the waiter? Like, I need to fix this. They're thinking, oh, where's Nicholas, right? That person with a name who was fun, he'll fix this for me. And so you can like still drop a few balls that you're juggling, and a good night is down here. You're still up in good, like great night territory. So that's why I needed to learn. This is 23 years experience of like being on in the industry. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no. I think everyone, whether they work customer service or retail, no matter the job, they've got that, I guess, alter.
Yeah.
That happy, cheery alter, you know?
Work personality.
Yeah, that's it.
We're all wearing that smiling mask while crying behind it. Yeah. 100%.
That's the one.
Oh my god. Okay. Well, I got off on a tangent again, which never happens, chat. Don't worry. That definitely won't happen tonight. Right, let's move on. I'm gonna go back to Edsa here. Spring roll. If money was not an option, okay, you won the lottery. What would you buy / rent / build to be able to make your content creation dreams come true? Like, what is your like? If you could quit your job and do this full time and just be a content creator, what would you buy, build, or rent to make that happen? Big dreams.
Oh, I don't know. I would probably buy stuff that could fund my income, to be honest.
Nice.
So that I could stream full time and then just have that income on the back end. Because like the thing with streaming is it's so unpredictable in terms of what you get each month that I don't think I could do this full time. Like, I need stability to know what's coming in like every month.
Yeah. That's why I like salary. Yeah.
Yeah, this is why I like salary. I'm just one of those type of people. So I would probably buy something to kind of get passive income each month, so then I could stream without having to worry about how many people have subbed, how many people have donated, or like how many partners or sponsors I have. So you can just pretty much stream whatever you want, like carefree, not worrying about money or anything like that.
That's very responsible of you.
Yeah, no, I have to, or else I'd be stressed. I would have breakdowns on stream.
So essentially what you're saying is, right, set yourself up in your personal life and just keep going with your stream as is and not have to worry.
And not work.
Yeah, like, not work,
You could do streaming full time, not worry about money.
Nice.
And do whatever.
Well, that's a very responsible goal. I'm very impressed with that answer. It's very fiscally responsible.
Yeah, and I probably wouldn't do DOTA because I had the money. I'd probably do IRL streams, like eat out.
Nice.
I'll take you guys out and you guys can watch me eat whatever.
Dude, okay. You still
we do stuff instead of DOTA.
Yeah, if you come to Brisbane, right, we need to I'm gonna show you some amazing restaurants in Brisbane. amazing restaurants. And that counts for you as well, Silver, because you know you're always welcome. And who in chat, I'm sure all of you would love to see these two in the kitchen IRL. Silver's been as a VTuber in the kitchen, but if you're ever in Brisbane, let me know. We will do a Sunday cooking stream together. The This Big Small World kitchen always open for you. Silver, what about yourself? If money wasn't an option, right? What would you buy, rent, or build to make your content creation dreams?
See, I didn't even think of it financially. Like, damn, spring rolls a whole different ballpark.
No, that's just me. I'm always worried about paying my bills.
Yeah.
I can tell you, I understand coming as someone who is doing this as a career at the moment. I get that. I feel you when you say you don't know how much you're gonna get and you worry about bills.
Yeah.
Trust me, I'm there.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'd put anything towards equipment. Whether that'd be like a proper gaming room, soundproof, you know, the works. Better equipment in general. I've got a couple of consoles. I wouldn't mind getting a few more. Expand my possibilities on what I can stream, what I can do. Upgrades for my computer. Holy hell.
Yeah.
For sure, upgrades for the computer. It's a good build, but it could be better.
Yeah. I know a guy, he does my computers, he's freaking awesome. Hey guys, Annika and Ella both say yes. We need to get you in the kitchen, both of you. So chat said you have to, it's mandatory, I've heard, whatever chat says. So at some point.
So far, the earliest I can get in is September next year.
Nice, there we go chat, September next year. Start holding your breath now. Start holding your breath now. Maybe I will fly up. Maybe I'll fly up and see you, right? When I go up North Queensland, I will fly up and I'll make sure that I get my computer up there and we'll make it happen. RCD. Yeah. RCD says, I hope I have fire insurance. I definitely do. This is mandatory. Dude, I had Megazarts. I don't know if any of you guys have seen Megazarts, but she literally is another VTuber that I quite like, super funny human being. Does art, does games. But she literally brought like virtual fire and burnt my kitchen down because there was too many spiders because it was a Halloween stream. So yeah.
Burn them all.
Burn it down. Burn it down. Silver, Midnight Bunny's gonna hold you to that as well, by the way.
Oh, I know Toxie will. It'll be coming into September next year and she'll be like, boy, where are you?
She'll tell ya. Mood, I would as well, says Ella. Burn down the kitchen with spiders, I bet. Oh my God. Right, well, listen, I just gotta let you know, we're basically last question now. And I want to really thank you two for being here. This has been very lovely. We've had a good crowd of viewers hanging out. So I'm just gonna give both of these lovely internet gamers a shout out. So let's find SILVERSPELL. If you would love to check out SILVERSPELL, please, if you do not already, if you come over from my group or Spring Rolls chat, please go and follow Silver. She's excellent, a really, really fun human being and does some amazing gaming content. And of course, if you come over from mine or Silver's chat and you'd like to check out Miss Spring Roll, if you want to see some of the craziest DOTA playing, or get yelled at. I'm just gonna say, right, no matter what the hell's happening, it is always extra over in Silver's, over in Spring Roll's chat. I'm just gonna put that out there. It is always extra.
Actual vibes, but okay.
Yeah. Honestly, two of my most adored streams to watch. They are really entertaining, both very fun people to watch, and genuinely good human beings. So please follow them, please, please, please. Right, I have one more question for you. And I guess we'll start with Silver, who looks like she's asleep at the moment. That's interesting. Oh,
sorry,
she's woken up.
No, I had a message on my phone.
Right, oh right, just looking down at the phone. Your VTuber looked like she'd gone to sleep. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Super tired at my awake time.
Yes. I think you're like mini Silver's away, so you don't need to go to bed early today.
He's spending the night at his dad's.
Nice. Well, you got the whole house. You can go to sleep anytime you want now. Excellent.
No, I'm not. I swear, I'm not falling asleep.
Okay. Well, since you're not falling asleep, you can not fall asleep answering this last question. Chat knew this was coming. It is the final question. What is your favorite food and drink items to eat and make? Silver.
So last week I said a dessert, which was the apple turnovers.
Yes, I think that was 2 weeks ago, but it feels like a week ago.
It feels like a week ago.
Pilot episode.
Last time I was here.
Pilot episode.
This week we'll go with a more savoury dish.
Okay.
And I want to go with lasagna.
Oh, lasagna. You know what's good about lasagna? It's fun to say. I don't think there's any other word that's more fun to say than lasagna. Is there not? Lasagna. It's such a weird combination of letters that works. I love it. And being Italian heritage, excellent. It's pasta cake.
My ancestors would be proud.
Yeah, pasta cake. And what about drink? Right? What do you reckon drink wise?
Yes.
Yes. Everything.
All the drinks.
Everything. I don't know. I'm not a big drinker.
Annika,
I live off of Coke, for God's sake.
Right. Just know every time you redeem hydrate on Silver's channel, it's just Coke. Yeah, it's
absolutely truth. It really is. Occasionally Powerade.
That's owned by Coke. So.
most recently, like a guava fizzy soda water thing.
Do you need Ella's answer? Do you need help?
Can I call in a friend?
Yeah.
Ella?
Oh, God. Welcome, Captain Obvious. Welcome back. Annika also says lasagna is fun to mispronounce. Yes. Lasnajige. So many fun ways to mispronounce it. Right, well, spring roll. Drum roll, please. What is your favorite food and drink to eat/make? And just pausing for a second, hold on. Those of you who don't know, check out Spring Roll's Instagram. I don't know if you've got, surely you've got your Instagram. If you follow, go to twitch.tv, S2 Spring Roll. Surely you've got your Instagram linked, right? Maybe?
What?
Your Instagram is linked on your Twitch?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, okay. Secret thing about Spring Roll, she's also a secret foodie, I discovered when started following her on Instagram. So
Really?
yeah, you share so much food content.
Because I don't like taking photos of me, so I'm taking photos of my food.
Oh, God. Okay.
I like to eat.
Okay, so you said dessert. Right, let's go.
Yeah, mine's dessert. If I had to pick, it would either be Harlot, which is a filo. It was like a shaved ice thing.
Oh,
Kinda
nice.
like, yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's a shaved ice dessert with like lots of things in there. Because like Harlot means like mixed in
Ah.
That's why there's lots of stuff in there. So when you get it, you mix it and you eat it.
Very cool.
That could probably be like I could eat that all day, every day, if I didn't get calories from it.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Like that would be my favorite food. I don't really care about names. I'll rather skip to dessert.
There's always room for dessert. Always room for
Yes,
dessert. Yeah. There's a
yes,
second
yes.
stomach in there somewhere for dessert only, and they
Yeah.
can't find it anatomically, but it's definitely there.
Yeah, and then for drinks, is this alcoholic or?
Oh
is
no!
this
Hey, dealer's choice.
anything?
Dealer's choice.
Oh, okay, cool. Then it would be, I don't even know what it's called, but it's from a bubble tea store. It is
Nice.
purple rice mango smoothie.
That's very
my
cool.
favorite.
I'm actually an expert in bubble tea because so my love, she's from Taiwan, and Taiwan invented bubble tea, obviously.
Yeah.
So we've been to the bubble tea museum over in Taiwan. It was amazing.
I want to try a French bubble tea.
It's go to Taiwan. The bubble tea is amazing there. So many. Okay, from each bubble tea shop that you stand at, you can see at least one other bubble tea shop across the entire country. That's just how it works. It's like a continuous visual network of bubble tea shops. And Taiwanese fried chicken. That is amazing. Annika also says we can't forget that we have a French fry purgatory stomach where French fries go, because you can always fit more French fries. Oh, God. That is literally the last question. I kid you not. I kid you not. So just quickly, before we do a little bit of an outro and discussion, if you have any questions for these lovely two people, please get in chat now. We've got about 10 minutes or so before this is all wrapped up. So get in chat, type some questions, hard questions. I'm not a very good hard interviewer, right? I tend to be really soft. So ask some hard questions of these two. Right. Now that that's all finished, we have Nell. Hey Nell, how you going? Spring roll once ate a pizza skewered on top of a bubble tea straw. On stream, true story. Spring roll, did this happen?
Because I forgot to grab a plate and the game started, so I balanced my pizza on my bubble tea straw and ate it.
Oh God, that actually happened. All right. Okay.
Yes, it
and
actually happened.
You think you're not a foodie.
Instagram.
You think you're not a foodie and you're eating pizza off a bubble tea. That is next level. Next level.
Yeah.
Okay, so Annika says least favorite game. Can I get a quick least favorite game from both of you?
That's a hard one.
I don't know that game. Hard one. Interesting. It must be on Nokia phone.
I want to go Dark Souls.
Dark Souls? Okay. Yeah, right.
Fuck that shit, man. Oh, I enjoy it, but I hate it with a passion.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. You know, for me, it is most shooter games. I'm really bad at like first-person shooter games, and not that I think the games are bad, but I hate playing them because I literally aim like this all the time. I just can't shoot anything. I'm so bad, honestly.
No, I'm the same as you. I was gonna pick one of the FPS games. Like the only one I could actually play and get a kill was Overwatch. Out of all of them.
Maybe Dota deletes first-person shooter knowledge. Maybe that's the problem we've got. Played too many, like millions of hours of Dota, we've deleted first-person shooter. Fumble asks, and I'd like an answer from both of you, please, and no dodging the question. Do you think hamsters have a secret society similar to Aztec sun worshippers?
I think they do, and I think that society is about fighting a delicious little penguin.
Wow. Well, Fumble's a penguin. Fumble's a penguin. Wow. Mm-hmm. Okay, you heard it here first, chat. This is not a conspiracy theory. They actually have a sun worshipping. Can I get confirmation, Spring Roll, or do you think this is a baseless rumor?
Look, I'm gonna believe Silver.
She does seem very smart.
It's
believable. It's believable, Fumble. Right? That's why I like it. Annika also says, is there a game you refuse to play? Not necessarily least like game, but refuse to play.
I know I've had games where I've been like, nah, I'm never touching it.
Okay, all right. Too many to list, is it?
More so I can't really, off the top of my head, name any.
Nice.
Like,
poor Fumble.
Look, mine, I have Phasma on that list solely for the reason of my mic is broken with that game. And I die consistently no matter what. I could be hidden, I could have someone else with me, and I will still die because my mic is broken.
What about you, Spring Roll? Game you refuse to play?
I wouldn't play. There's nothing that I wouldn't play.
You're gonna say League of Legends, aren't you?
Look,
to impress your chat, you're gonna say League of Legends.
No, screw chat.
Screw chat. Bye chat. Bye chat.
Look, we're getting yelled at already. Yeah, no, there's no game that I would not play.
Yeah, nice.
The thing is, would I put down Dota to play it? No.
Yeah, true. That is true. I mean? Okay.
Like,
yeah.
It would have to tempt me more than to play Dota.
Nice. You know what, for me,
that's a hard thing.
That I really honestly don't like Minecraft. I look at it, I'm just like, I don't like how this looks. I've never touched it. I refuse to play Minecraft. I'll play Terraria all fucking day, but Minecraft for some reason, it just turns me off. I don't know why. I cannot explain to you why I cannot play it. Midnight Bunny, Toxie, she says, Dark Souls is a love-hate relationship, Silver. Fumble is giving you the penguin eyes. Silver is...
Fumble's worrying.
Silver is apparently Phasmo. And that's why... Apparently Ella knows your answer, and she's in your head.
She's in my head, yeah. She lives on my channel, like, I'd hope she knows.
That is excellent. And also...
She's actually hidden down in the basement. Yeah.
I think Annika and I are now no longer best friends. Annika actually is another streamer. She's going to be on the show soon as well. So we're going to talk about cooking on stream. That's going to be another episode of this podcast in the future. Annika is from Sunshine Cakes, amazing cooking streamer, makes so good cakes. My cake, we tried to make a cake at the same time. I don't know if anyone saw that. Mine looked dumpy as hell. Annika's was amazing, like ombre icing up to, oh Jesus, I can't even talk about it. Anyway, apparently I have offended her because Minecraft is so fun. I agree it looks fun, I just don't, something about it I don't like, so I don't mean to offend you. I told you I'm honest on this channel. Kurai Dragon VR says, if you had to live in a video game world, which would you choose? Right?
Ooh, that's a hard one.
That's a tough one.
One where I can't get killed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's always nice.
Yeah. Yes, please. Oh, drink up, everyone hydrate.
I just finished mine. God damn it.
Well, lucky I didn't finish mine. I'll hydrate for everyone.
Thank
Ed's
you.
is helping me hydrate.
No, I wouldn't survive in that world.
Oh my god. This is, okay. Kurai, this is a
Pokemon's the safest answer.
Pokemon? Excellent. That's a good fucking answer. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going Pokemon as well.
We're all Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay, chat, you're looking, see these three people on screen right now? This has all been a ruse. This is actually a launch of the new Pokemon series. We are the three protagonists. We're going to catch them all.
Oh god.
So, I have an interesting question here from RCD. Edsa, why are you so abusive to your loving chat?
He is the one that's one of the biggest trolls in chat.
Oh, okay. RCD, I don't know. RCD sounds like an upstanding gentleman, actually, asking legitimate questions.
Look what he said on my chat. He says, say
okay, hold on.
hentai game, Edsa.
Say a heads. Okay, hold on.
I'm calling you out, RCD. I'm calling you out.
Oh my god. Alright. I'm going back over to Edsa's chat. I'm gonna check this out. Oh,
they can,
God.
but you have your own Pokemon to protect you.
That is true. That is true. Okay. So Annika says Minecraft is so fun. Can I get a confirmation from my other two guests? Is Minecraft so fun, or am I justified in saying that I'm allowed to not like it?
I mean, it can be.
Okay.
It can get a little repetitive. Just never let your Twitch chat take control of what happens.
Okay. Yeah, that's a bad idea.
I've had too many houses blown up.
Okay, so Toxie Bunny, Midnight Bunny says that Silver is turning into Rom. He keeps people in his basement as well.
Hey, Ella said it herself. She moved out.
Okay. Annika says that she's going to make me try Minecraft someday, so I don't know, maybe that can be a stretch goal on the channel. Ella says, safe answer, safe. Man, live in the danger. Okay.
To be fair, I have to admit, if you go for like any of like the modded games with Minecraft, like they have Pixelmon. Literally, Minecraft with Pokemon.
Okay, hold on. I've just skipped forward a few chats. I apologize if I've missed you. Dorei Miko says, have they played the KFC dating sim? Have either of you played the KFC dating sim?
I have not. I have seen it around. But
It's a thing.
I've not actually played it. It is a real thing.
It is?
Yeah, it is on Steam.
It's on Steam. As far as I know, it's actually a free game. It's like a it's a dating sim, like a story dating sim.
So
Yeah.
So you know how there's like,
played it.
you know how there's like rule 34 for the internet? Well, like there is a different rule for if it exists as a dating sim of it on Steam somewhere. Yeah. There's a dating sim for birds. I saw the Game Grumps play it. There's literally a dating sim for fucking birds. It's just you're like trying to date a bird.
Look, there is dating sims for everything.
That's what I said. Yeah, it's like the rule 34 for games.
Literally one of the games I have streamed, which a few people would actually know probably because it was pretty popular at one point, is Dream Daddy.
Yeah, Dream Daddy. Yeah. Oh my god, it's just like hunky daddies. Yeah.
No. You are your protagonist is either like it's generally set towards you being a male because you're female as well. And your goal is to get through. You've got like these eligible bachelors. You're pretty much trying to romance one of them.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, legit. I have done dating sims on my channel before.
My god. Apparently there's a rule 34 for Choo Choo Charles. I don't know what Choo Choo Charles is. I'm not looking that shit up. I'm wise to the internet. Okay? Fumble, I'm wise to the internet. I'm not looking up things.
I can give you a very brief explanation of Choo Choo Charles.
Ella says you are the daddy. No, what?
Wait,
Don't
what?
look it
No,
up.
I ain't daddy.
Don't look it up. Don't look it up. Oh my god. This is Mummy Silver. Silver's actually a bit of a Twitch mob boss, we decided, wasn't it? That's your official title.
Yes, that's what you deemed me, was the Twitch mob boss, because I kept sending people your way.
Legit. Edsa, legit. If Silver tells her, like, community to do something, they just all do it. She's the boss.
Wow.
She is the boss, mate. Yeah.
You're already coming for my fucking knees, bring it!
Oh my god. So Ella and Silver are having a battle in chat. I'm just going to sit back and put my feet up and watch this unfold. It'd be classic. Rule 34 basically means if it exists on the internet, there's a fan art of it. That is true. That is true.
For sure.
I was using it, l'orange potato. I was using this for the concept that there is also that concept for dating sims on Steam. We don't talk about that cursed train, Ella says. Dear Lord. All right. I'm going to throw to the two of you. Let's start with Silver. Do you have a question for me?
Come back? That came out of nowhere.
It did.
No. Not right now, I don't.
Excellent. Well, I'm going to continue eating my Wheat Bix slice. Spring Roll, do you have a question for me?
Well, what made you stream?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I came out of nowhere, didn't I? So I've been in the hospitality industry for a long time, and I actually really liked, I really wanted to do a cooking show for a long time. In fact, the original idea for this channel was getting me and 2 other people and getting friends of mine in the industry to send me like a mystery box of 3 different beers or 3 different like steaks or like different caviars or different like crazy snacks from Japan or Europe or the Middle East, right? And just like opening it together on stream and trying them and having reactions to them. And that just kind of, when it got down to logistics, if it wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me catching COVID. I went through the entire pandemic and didn't get it, and then started my new job at my new hotel and got it within a month. And so I was laid up in the house for like 7 days. I literally watched every movie I wanted to watch. I watched every YouTube video that I wanted to watch. And then I had this epiphany of like, oh wait, like people like Papanga, right? Who does Mario and DGR Dave. I was watching a lot of Mario Maker streams at the time. Like these guys actually stream on Twitch. I've got time. I can watch a live stream, and I watched it. And suddenly I was like finding people and saying hello to them in different streams. And then I looked it up, and it turns out it was accessible, really accessible to get onto Twitch. Far more accessible than I thought. Hey, l'orange potato, congratulations, you're my 300th follower. Congratulations, I appreciate that. But yeah, so if I didn't get sick with COVID, I probably wouldn't be here right now on stream. I never would have had the time to set it up or actually like try to make it work. Yeah. as the answer to your question. What do you win? I'll tell you what, l'orange potato. I should give myself a bit of a plug on my socials, actually. If you jump on my socials, or particularly on Discord, if you jump on Discord, l'orange potato, I will give you a special title. Special title. You can be the 300 forever on Discord. Love it. And of course, since we're finishing up, please, if nobody has followed these two, here is Spring Roll. Please follow this amazing, hold on, where am I pointing? Because everything's mirrored. This streamer down below us here, amazing streamer. You will really enjoy the content, I promise. It is extremely entertaining. And please, over to this direction somewhere. Hold on, it's all mirrored, so it's weird. Silver. Fantastic streamer as well, variety gamer. You'll have a lot of fun in her chat and community. You know her, l'orange potato. Excellent. There you go. Well, thank you very much. I just want to really thank the two of you for being here, and you, chat. Thanks very much. This has been lovely. We do have more of these podcasts planned. This is episode number 2 ever, so thank you very much for putting up with me in episode number 2. I'm going to release these two from their captivity. I've got them in these little golden boxes that I've trapped them in, so I'm going to release them back out into the internet. Thank you very much, guys. We'll end stream, and I guess I'll jump into... oh, Yeti says, hey mate, good to see you're well. Probably don't remember we worked together with the... Oh my god, I know who Yeti is. Okay, before we go, we've just been joined in chat by Yeti1990 that I worked with a long time ago. So, you thought it wasn't a prison? That's true. There is a saying, this is a podcast, not a prison. I lied, it is a prison. They're locked in these little golden boxes. It's a scary place. Don't send me back. Okay.
It's scary.
Alright, we're gonna say goodbye, chat, but just quickly, before we go on that, I'm going to turn to the camera. I'm just going to say, hey YouTube, thanks very much for tuning in, or a podcast. If this is in the future, you're probably watching it on YouTube or a podcast. We really appreciate it. Please follow these two. We have SILVERSPELL and Spring Roll. They are on Twitch. I'll put the links to them in the bio below, in the comments, in the description of the video. So follow their links. They're both legends. Thank you very much. We will see you next time. Don't you go anywhere, chat. That's for YouTube in the future.